You know, these cars bring out all types of characters. I had a client of mine one time that called me up about a really nice RSSS Camaro. Not this one, but one similar to it. And this guy had a lot of money. He was a high roller here in town, and he wanted to look at this 69 Camaro down in Gay, Georgia. Well, so we get in the truck, we ride down, and we check it out. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This guy restores first-gen Camaros, and he had some of the nicest I've ever laid eyes on. Beautiful car. It was a modded, hot-rodded, Pro Touring 69 Camaro. Probably a little too hot for the street. It was a glorified track car, but absolutely gorgeous and perfect in every way in paint, body, and finish. He bought the car, but there was one catch. He didn't have enough money to buy the car. Now keep in mind, this guy had deep pockets, almost deep as my other friend's voice. But he didn't have enough money to buy this Camaro, about to the tune of 150 grand. This was a really high quality car. He came out with a stack of checks written out, $5,000 each, increments. And I mean, I'm talking about a stack of them. And he said, once a week, cash a check. You just keep the title to the car and we'll take the car. And somehow he convinced the man to let us leave with the car on this. So we load the car up and out of Gay, Georgia, we roll. Back here to Greenville, South Carolina, we get the Camaro back. He gets the Camaro, he drives it around, he absolutely loves it. Everything's going good. Well, my phone rings. I recognize that area code. It's Gay, Georgia calling. Hey, where's your buddy at? These checks are bouncing. Well, I haven't seen him in a few weeks. Let me see if I can't get a hold of him. I called him up. Of course, he answers the phone for me. I said, what's going on, buddy? He goes, hey, man, just out playing around this Camaro. And I said, well, the man that owns it has some questions about some checks you wrote him. You need to get in touch with him. Yeah, man, you know what? He beat me to the bank. It's all good. I got it straight. Hey, it ain't my problem. It's not my money. You know, like I said, I buy and sell a lot of these cars. A local finance company in town had a 69 Camaro SS, trailer park special, rusty quarters, rusty floors, no motor. It was a roller, and they financed this thing for some trailer park Romeo, and he didn't make his payments, and they repossessed it. Well, they called me up at the local finance company, like they always do when they got something interesting. Say, hey, Rob, we got this little 69 Camaro. Hey, you may be able to do something with it. We'll take $2,500 for us, what the payoff is on it. So I wrote down to the finance company, and the car was a great car to build. You know, you got to think about it, these cars are 50 years old, so they're not going to be in the best shape when you start. And this one had good bones. So I bought it. Well, next thing you know, my buddy that bought the pristine 69 Pro Touring Camaro in Gay, Georgia, comes by the shop and he sees my little turd Camaro that I bought. He goes, man, I like that little car. I said, yeah. I said, how much you want for it? I said, I'll take $5,000 for it, just like it says. He says, I'll take it. I said, but I ain't going to do that little check game like you did with your buddy. He goes, no. He paid me in cash for it. Well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. So he paid me for the car, took it with him, handed the title to it. He was happy. Well, next thing you know, I got $5,000 in cash in $100 bills, crisp $100 bills. Paid me like a slot machine. So I didn't think nothing about it. So later that day, tool guy came by. He had a toolbox I liked. I bought it for $2,500. Here. Paid him in $100 bills for it. He was happy, got my toolbox. 2 days later, I get a phone call from a tool guy. Hey, why'd you give me a whole stack of fake $100 bills? I said, what are you talking about? I said, man, I'm pretty good. I've handled a little bit of cash in my day. Usually can spot a fake pretty quick and then check the bills. He said, yeah, checking them ain't gonna do anything with a pen. They're bleached $1 bills that have been reprinted as hundreds. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, they're fake. What are we gonna do? So we end up making a deal, me and the tool guy. I got him paid, got that straightened out. So that puts me in the hole, 5 G's on this Camaro with my buddy, who already has been cutting bad checks to the guy on the other Camaro. Well, now he's not answering my phone calls. About a month goes by. Drove by his place, nobody's there. Not answering his phone. You know what, in this business, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You meet all types. I met some of the best people in the world. I met some of the sleaziest. You know? So, let karma do its thing. Well, lo and behold, my phone rings, and it's this guy. Rob, I'm in a hell of a bind. What's going on? He goes, man, I was driving this Camaro down Interstate 85, and I think the motor's blown in it. Okay. He goes, I need somewhere to bring this car and let you check it out. I said, yeah, bring it on to me. So we sent a rollback to pick the car up, and they brought it to my shop. And sure enough, this gorgeous, aluminum head big block was blown all to pieces. I said, what the hell did you do to this thing to blow the motor in? He said, yeah, we was driving over to a buddy of mine's house. I was going to show it to him. Well, this guy always had a little pygmy that followed him around, a little crony. And he was like his little right-hand man. And if you couldn't get the truth out of him, you generally could get close to the truth from the other guy. So I asked him, I said, where was he going with this car? So he was going to get a loan on it. And I'm like, how in the hell is he going to get a loan on a car he don't have a title for? And then it hit me. I sold him the junky 69 Camaro with a title. He's got this beautiful 69 Camaro. I said, where was he going to get a loan? Lo and behold, I knew the guy he was going to go see. So I pick up the phone. I give him a friendly warning call, say, hey, you need to stay away from this deal. Thank goodness the motor blew before he even got there with it. This guy was spiraling out of control in his spending. He spent way more than he made. Got in upside down, got himself in trouble. He ended up paying me right for the car I sold to him. The guy in Georgia, we ended up fixing the motor in it and actually sending the car back to Georgia. The original owner got it back. But that just goes to show you how the different types of people you deal with. The guys that come in like these big high rollers, driving G-Wagons and nice Mercedes and nice cars and Rolex watches and all that stuff, end up really, it's all a facade. And if you read by just things like that, it could really steer you into thinking, hey, this guy's the real deal. And, and that's something that, about sales, we're talking about in the VinWiki videos, how you can read people. And, that you can tell a lot about a person by the way they hold themselves and the way they act. Any businessman in the world that's serious about buying an automobile would never offer you a stack of checks, and saying cash one a week, And I mean, this guy apparently needed money, or I would not imagine him even taking this deal. Blows my mind still to this day he did. And thank goodness he got his car back. And he might have lost a little money in it, but at the end of the day, he did get the car back.
All right. Come on.
Kind of like a buyer beware kind of thing. You got to watch people. People are slick, and they're willing to do anything when they're desperate. And I don't know, I feel like I just filmed a PSA. My first PSA for Rabbit's Used Cars. So watch out there, guys. Happy trading, selling, flipping, whatever you want to do with them. Catch us next time at Rabbit's Used Cars.